Well, good morning, Tubies. Look where I am. I am in the laundry room at my condo. And I'm just getting here, ready here to do some laundry. I got some shirts I'm throwing in the wash here. So we're throwing stuff down in. Look, I got my purple shirts getting washed and some other clothes. So we're getting ready to do some laundry. And here are my clothes going round and round. There we go. Yeah, I wish I had a maid to do all this for me, but hey, Psychic Bob can handle it. I'm a consummate bachelor. I got it under control, at least for the moment. Now, I'm not being endorsed by Tide laundry detergent, but I've been buying their pods, and I really like it. And I'll tell you why, because they're very efficient, they're compact, they go everywhere. You know, when you don't drive, like I walk everywhere, buying those giant gallon-sized jugs of laundry detergent, it's like impossible to walk a mile carrying that. But these are so lightweight, they slip in my, Christian Dior or Louis Vuitton bag so easily, and they go everywhere. So anyways, I'm a big fan of Tide pods. Now, see there, we'll check on our clothes. They're going round and round. Okay. But unlike a lot of these younger generations that are just confused, Psychic Bob does not eat Tide Pods. I don't know what this is. It's a new trend. Somebody, told me that people are literally eating them. Now, I'm looking at that and I'm like, it does not look that appetizing, okay? Especially when you have this white junk and the blue. This is not a snack. Okay, it's not a snack, so don't eat these, please. Just don't. My hair is still drying. It's getting so long, I do have to get it cut soon. Anyways, I'm back here working on some stuff at the house while my laundry is processing downstairs. And we'll go get it in a little while. I want to take this opportunity to remind you that if you have not yet got your copy of my latest painting, here's a picture, or this is actually my latest painting. It's not a picture of it, is my painting. It's called Solar Biomorph. If you like this, you can get a copy of this at my website at PsychicBob.com. So make sure to go over there and get it. So there you go, Solar Biomorph. It's only going to be up till tomorrow, till Saturday. And then on Sunday, we'll have a new artwork up. So each week I put up a new artwork for your collecting and viewing pleasure. And these are all original paintings by me, Psychic Bob. So enjoy. Get your copy today. Go to PsychicBob.com. Solar Biomorph. Hey, Tubies. I'm sitting here reflecting on my hand. You're saying, why is Psychic Bob looking at his hand? Talk to the hand. No. I'm sitting here because I'm thinking about the gift of healing that comes through the hands. I've made a little bit of mention of it to you, but I haven't really talked about it much. But I, for the last few months, have been studying Reiki. I actually have a Reiki teacher who's been teaching me Reiki, and I was recently initiated into first-degree Reiki. And it's really a fascinating, mystical healing. Reiki is more than just the healing of the hands. Reiki is a way of life. It's a whole spiritual practice, and healing is part of it, I guess I should say. I'm bringing this up to you because this upcoming Sunday, we're going to have a really special treat. We're going to do a live broadcast, and we're going to interview my Reiki teacher. His name is Reiki Reverend. He's an ordained minister. He's a Unitarian and a spiritualist. He's a mixture of many traditions, kind of like myself. But he's a wonderful person, and we're going to have him on this Sunday. So make sure to be here this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. For those of you in the United States and Canada, it's 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific time. For those in the UK, it'll be midnight on Sunday or 1 a.m. Paris time. Excuse me, Paris time. So, anyways, I hope you'll come out because we're going to interview Reiki Reverend, and I think it's going to be just fascinating. He's an amazing and gifted healer. He's a psychic. He's a mystic, and I think you'll really enjoy meeting him. So make sure to be here this Sunday for a live session and interview at 7 p.m. All right, Tubies, I'm back in the laundry room doing my laundry. Got all my stuff out, and we're about ready to go, so come on along. All right, Tubies, I'm on the elevator and heading out. I'm going to get some lunch, so come on along. You know, Psychic Bob is not above dumpster diving. Here's the dumpsters in my area, and I'm seeing, it looks like they've already been emptied out. Not much in them. They were pretty full the other day. A lot of times you come in here and find furniture. Like I found some beautiful furniture that's not even been used. It's like brand new, just thrown away. People are so wasteful. Anyways, you might see me occasionally dive in the dumpster because I'm a dumpster diver. Well, I'm glad you guys are along for the adventure. Well, Tubies, I'm out on the street. It is really warm today. This happens every year. They turned off the air conditioning in our building and turned on the heat. And now it's like 70 degrees, and inside it's about 80 degrees, so it's pretty warm. Anyways, it's good to be out on the streets, about 70 degrees, and you can see the sky today is looking kind of dramatic. They're saying rain's coming, but not till tomorrow, but it looks like it's already moving in. But there's our Sun Lord hidden behind the clouds up there. He might pop out. We'll say a prayer. Hail, Sun Lord, give us your light. Well, we'll see. Anyways. Psychic Bob's hungry. I need to get some lunch, so come on along. I want to say thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. We had such a great time on Vlog Thursday, and I was showing you how beautiful the trees are where I live. And as I'm walking down, I just caught sight of this amazing tree. Isn't that just spectacular? Just beautiful, glowing, and you can see more over here. I love it, you know, and when I'm out, I'm always looking, because I swear I keep seeing the face of the Green Man in these bushes. You know, the Green Man is still around, even in autumn. He just changes his color. He's kind of the orange or gold man or the red man, but he's still always the Green Man. You know, we definitely have to keep an eye out for UFOs today. And over that high rise there, this is an area where there's been a lot of sightings and activity. And it's just weird because look at the sky there, how it's like a streak. It's almost like something broke through. And I'm telling you, this is the area where we've had a lot of sightings of UFOs flying over. So I just find it ironic that in that one area, the cloud cover is a big streak. Now, does that mean a UFO went through? I don't know. But it's certainly something that we have to consider and be observant and think about. So. Yeah, we'll walk along here. See, I'm just scanning. Now, even though we have a lot of cloud cover, don't let cloud cover stop you from doing UFO watches, because many times the UFOs will dart in and out of clouds. Sometimes they'll cloak themselves in clouds. And I've seen where they just literally come down out of the clouds. They really do. So, you never know. Now, here we are right at this footbridge. It goes over to the park. But this area, this is an open expanse of sky in the park, and this is an area where I always do a lot of UFO watches as well. So, you know, like knowing your areas where you get maximum access to sky, and knowing, you know, kind of where the hot spots are is an important part of doing this work, of the UFO work. So I know that this is an area where I've seen some phenomena as well as that building back there. That one there is the one I was showing you earlier. So over there, all the way to this area, is really where we've seen a lot of activity. So, you know, it's good to know and be consistent in your watch, because I tell you, it's kind of like when you least expect it, boom, a UFO will appear. I'm telling you, it's how it always is. Now, UFOs have oftentimes been spotted over bodies of water. And as you can see here, we have this creek that runs up near my home. It's called Holmes Run. It runs all the way down that way. It's a long creek. But, you know, a lot of UFOs are spotted over bodies of water. It's believed that they draw water up from Earth sources to kind of cool their their craft, because it's believed that they have kind of a nuclear sort of device where it needs cooling all the time. So over water areas are area where you can definitely scan the skies for UFO activity. And also, you know, sometimes we always forget, but look low, because a UFO may not be way up in the sky. It might actually be down right above the water. Many people have spotted them right above water. So look low as well. See, that's important. You have to know how UFOs work. Anyway, so just some ideas for you. A lot of you have been writing and saying, Psychic Bob, when are you going to take us to the mystical oak tree? Well, I thought today's a good day. It's not too hot, not too cold, not too much wind, just right. Here we are coming up to this wonderful ancient oak. This oak tree is over 300 years old. I call it the great-grandmother tree. They've got steps that go up kind of steep, but it's wonderful. And the Park Service has put a fence around this tree, thank God, to protect it, and thank Goddess, because you know there'd be some young vandals who would just start kicking the tree. I hate to say it, but it's true. This tree is a majestic oak. A few years ago I got struck by lightning. You can see one of its limbs is damaged there. But the tree survived, and it's still here 300 years later. In fact, it's got a memorial plaque. For those of you who haven't been here that are new, this was called the Alexandria Bicentennial Tree. And this plaque was put up in 1976 to celebrate our bicentennial. I remember that. I was a kid. And it says, Quercus Fellows, Willow Oak, estimated age 270 years. Now that was 40 years ago that was put up. So 43 years, add 43 on that. So it's like over 300 years old. Now this is a tree with much wisdom. You know, the ancient Druids, as well as the Shinto in Japan, have reverence for these sort of ancient things. They believe that they carry life force and power, and I believe that too. So while we're here at the ancient grandmother oak, we're going to do a little prayer for you guys. And I say, great grandmother oak, ancient tree, grant us your wisdom. May all of my YouTubers today receive your blessing and your power. We venerate you and we honor your long life and your wisdom. May you grant us your blessing of happiness, joy, and long life. So mote it be. So mote it be. And Tubes, I have to show you something else. This is a new phenomena all over my area. Uber is now in the business of leasing out scooters. And you can see on this, on its foot tread, it says rent on Uber. Now, I'm not being endorsed by Uber, but I really like this. And basically the way it is that you get an app on Uber, okay? So you set up an Uber account with them, and then you bring your smartphone, and they send you a code, and you scan it right here, and then it activates the scooter, unlocks it, and it gives it electric power. It's an electrical power one. So, but the way it seems to work is that when you're done with the scooter, you're just supposed to leave it in a public spot, from what I understand. And so you leave the scooter in a public spot, and then people can check on their phones if they're out and about and need a scooter. They can see where the closest one is. Now, this is amazing to me. I'm surprised people haven't tried to steal them, but I see them all over my neighborhood. And this one has actually been sitting here for 2 days. So I'm sure they're all microchipped. They know exactly where they are, and it'd probably be hard to steal it. They could find you. But isn't that interesting? Have you guys seen this in your neighborhoods? I kind of like it. You know, I was looking at the cost of renting one of these, and after a few trips, I think actually it would be more efficient just to buy one. So I was online looking at scooters like this. I can buy a nice one for about $160, $170. So Psychic Bob might get one of these. And I checked with the Virginia State DMV, and we don't have to have a driver's license to operate it. You know, just, well, actually, I think you do have to have a license. Well, I don't remember. Anyways, you don't have to have a license. But, yeah, I'm thinking about buying one just to cruise around on. What do you think? Should Psychic Bob get a scooter? Would you guys like that? Would that be fun? We could zoom around. Think how fun the films would be. We could go all sort of places on it and go fast. Anyways, I'm thinking about it, so I might break down and buy one, because I was looking at the cost to rent them. It's not that expensive, but, you know, quickly, if you use it a few times a month, you might as well just buy one, you know, and own it. So I'm thinking about owning one of those. Anyways, I want to hear your thoughts. Should Psychic Bob get a scooter? Tell me about it. Well, here I am up at Fox Chase Shopping Center. I think I'm going to go here to La Casa. It's a really great restaurant. I love it. I've been coming here for years and having really a great time. So we're going to go on in here and see what they got. Here's their sign, Mama's Special. Excuse me. So here's their special. La Casa salad, steak and cheese, hamburger, or grilled chicken sandwich. Fries, $7.99 till 5 p.m. That sounds pretty good. Well, let's go on there. We'll get a table. This place looks like it's packed today. I think they're packed out. Well, we'll find something good. Now, because all of you are always asking about my jewelry, here's the pendant I am wearing today. I took it off to show you. This is a really cool pendant. You know, I'm really into the Star of David. It's a mystical symbol. If you didn't see my video on the mystical 6-rayed star, you need to see that. Look that up. It's a few days before this one. It was on Wednesday. But this is a pen. Actually, this is not new. I've had it for a while, but I don't often wear it just because I've got so much jewelry. I can't wear everything all the time. But I dug this out of my jewelry box, and it's done in silver, and it's a modernist interpretation of the Star of David. Now, you see how it's got the two intersecting triangles? It's done a very modern Art Deco design. There's the back. Okay, and there's the front. Isn't that cool? You guys like that? So, yay. That's my newest piece of jewelry. Well, it's not new, but it's newest in wearing. I haven't worn it recently, so there you go. There's a Star of David in mystical modernist interpretation. It's hard to see on the camera, but the triangle that's in the back, the upward pointing, has a really cool kind of chased textured design, and then the triangle pointing downwards, a very sleek, polished silver. Anyways, I just think it's kind of cool. So, anyways, you guys like that? What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? All right, there it goes. I got it on my shirt. I'm wearing my Gucci shirt, by the way, today. It's like about to be styling. By the way, I finished, yesterday I was reading from the book, The Karate Kid. Well, I finished the first book, and I found my second copy. I have all the books in novelization novels. So this is Karate Kid Part 2. I just got into it, but I'm sure as we go along, we'll have some more Mr. Miyagi wisdom for you. I saw the movie around this. It's just amazing. If you have not seen the original Karate Kid, you need to do it. Anyways, as I read, I'll discover some stuff and share it with you. Tubies, look what arrived. My lunch. I got the lunch special. It's a steak and cheese sub and French fries and drink all for $7.95. That's pretty good. And they brought me a big bottle of ketchup because Psychic Bob loves his ketchup. Love my ketchup. Well, I finished it all, guys. That was an awesome lunch, and now I'm getting ready to head out. Well, guys, that was a great lunch. I'm outside. Look, our Sun Lord has come out from behind the clouds. He's emerged and shining brightly down on us. What a blessing. I'm just glad you guys are here with us today, and we're going to cruise on along. Well, Tubies, I've certainly had a great time with all of you today. I hope you've had fun hanging out with me on a Friday. Anyways, Psychic Bob's got to head back. I've got to go into readings this afternoon. I got a lot to do, and I'm going to be working on some paintings. So we'll have more for you tomorrow. Be back here tomorrow. We're going to have our Saturday spiritualist class and seance, and maybe we'll have a new artwork for you as well. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here. I love you. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. As I said, we've always got more coming. Make sure to be here tomorrow for our spiritualist class and seance. And Sunday, we're going to be interviewing Reiki Reverend live. It's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, live broadcast here on Spirit Channel. So make sure to be here. You guys are the best. Sending blessings to all of you. Make sure to help Psychic Bob out. Like this video, favorite it, share with your friends, hit subscribe, and tell me in the box below, did you enjoy hanging out? Have you seen any UFOs recently? I want to hear. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Oh, and tell me, do you eat Tide Pods?